Let's see, we're going to Tiki Dog. And we're going to type in protest, see what's going on today.
Tonight we take a closer look.
Alright, let's see, I think there's one live in St. Pete right now. We're waiting for Tommy to get on, so this is in St. Pete.
I don't think he's going to use the correct your, but he's gone. I don't like it when white men or any men or anyone calls me hon or sweetie or baby. That's my hard stop.
Oh. You're annoying. Oh, good afternoon all. We're waiting on Tommy to show up still and all that stuff, so figured throw on some other stuff while we're waiting. Show some protests. This is St. Petersburg, Florida. And apparently they have a tree there. I believe this is St. Pete from what I've seen. Make sure you guys hit that like button. She does not know how to, yeah, no thank you. It's not a face I want to wake up to in the morning. Now they won't. Florida doesn't put up with the crap that anywhere else does. Florida, they'll just take you away and put you in jail for a while if you break the law. So, I mean, it's most peaceful right now. They have a right to protest. It's just use the site. So. Well, like I said, guys, this is St. Pete, Florida. That's why they're not in jackets and they're out there in shirts and stuff. So it's probably nice and warm over there right now.
JB, I was 17 when Obama was president.
Nobody cares how old he was, I promise you that. I'm keeping an eye on the feeds that are up too.
No,
this is just temporary while we got.
I do not have teeth. I have dentures. Oh yes. He was saying like one thing.
Let's see what else we got going on. Yeah. Sorry guys, give me a minute. This is just, like I said, this is St. Petersburg, Florida. We have one in New York City. Let's see what they're doing in New York City. I'm just going to see what's where they're. Right now they're on a bus, so. Alright, let's see what else. Yeah, that's pretty much it, what we got right now. So we'll see what they're doing in St. Pete. Keep the eye, there is one going on in New York City, I guess, at some point. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm guessing they're heading there. We'll tune into that as soon as it goes live. And then we should, at about half an hour, we should be going live with Tommy. Let me check his X account, see if he's still planning going live. Then the updates. Oh yeah, for sure. It's an interesting person, interesting character for real. He said, guys, this is St. Pete live. We're just waiting for Tommy Boy to come on, so I figured I'd throw up what's on until he gets on. Then we'll shoot over there and let's see what else is going on. I don't think they would want you. They're not going to have huge crowds in St. Pete. They don't deal with the bull crap in Florida. They've got a good governor. So I don't expect this to be very much at all than watching some morons do some moronic things. But we shall see. So I'm keeping an eye on the feeds. As soon as we get something better, I will switch to that. But right now we're stuck with these weirdos.
How can you be against pedos but still vote for Trump? Next.
Well, so far he hasn't been on the thing, but there's been a lot of Democrats. Just saying. So why don't you ask that? London's protesting. Let's see what London's doing. I'm just looking on my phone. Good. Get him, boys. No, please don't. I believe Tommy's supposed to be there at 11:30, which is in 30 minutes, 11:30 on Pacific time.
On the list, then arrest him. I don't care. Arrest him. There is literally a court case against Trump. Multiple.
Yeah, and he's literally not been convicted of anything. No, even the ladies themselves have been, been interviewed from the whole Epstein thing. They have never seen Trump there, and Trump has always been polite to them when they've seen him in public, and that Trump did nothing wrong. So why would these ladies lie? How about you listen to the victims for once, and stop running your little mouth? Just saying, because the victims actually matter, and if they're saying Trump didn't do anything, why would they lie? But they don't. See, the left doesn't care about that. The left cares about their narrative. It's not about what Trump did or Trump didn't do. It's about getting Trump out of office because they want, Democrats to win. Well, you didn't win the election, so suck it up. You make up any lie you want, it don't matter. Because guess what? Trump's still your president. Thank you very much.
Profile. I'm not the problem.
Oh, you are.
The Nazis are.
No, you're the problem.
Sorry, you support a pedophile and Nazis.
How do you support a pedophile and Nazis? That's all the left can say. How do you blah, 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 blah. Must be a stack. Guys, this is live in St. Pete. And apparently a live view of her bag. Yeah. She's not exactly a brilliant one, nor a good filmer, so I don't know why she's going live. Let's film half a tree and all that. That's gonna be fun. But whatever, it's all we got right now. Oh man.
Hey, profile, that's a weird way to announce that you are a predator.
Once again, This lady tomorrow. Let's hold on. This is annoying. Let's listen to something that's actually good. So we're gonna hit this, and then we're gonna hit this, and then we're gonna hit search, and then we're gonna hit live, because this lady is annoying. So let's listen to some. Let's listen to Trump.
That hates our country, okay? That was as flawless an attack as there has ever been. And they asked us to help them. They have 50 million barrels of oil. They said, take it. It's $5 billion. And we did. We're working with the Venezuelan people and representatives. It was amazing. But that was an amazing situation. But we did al-Baghdadi, flawless. We did Soleimani, flawless. We did the Iran nuclear attack where we wiped out their nuclear capacity. Which
no
would
reason
very
for
bad.
sure
You
I'm
wouldn't
supposed
have
to be
peace
using
in the
this,
Middle
whatever.
East. Flawless. We did them all flawless. I want to keep it going that way too. I like flawless. Think about Jimmy Carter, the great Jimmy Carter. The helicopters crashing, the hostages all over the place. Remember that
This
one?
is Trump live
Think
right now in
Sleepy Joe
Michigan.
Biden with Afghanistan. What a disaster. The most embarrassing day in the history of our country, in my opinion. Real dope. Now, after less than 12 months in office, I'm back in Michigan to report to you on the strongest and fastest economic turnaround in our country's history. It's really been historic. There's never been, when we're not 12 months, we're through 11 months. We've got $18 trillion being invested in our country. The most of any country ever was 3. We're at 18. There's never been anything like this. You are so lucky I allow you into this room to even be with me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. The fake news will say Donald Trump thinks he's hot stuff. Right now I'm feeling pretty good, though, I will say. Oh, you're so lucky to be here. Under our administration, growth is exploding, productivity is soaring, investment is booming, incomes are rising, inflation is defeated, America is respected again like never before, and other than that, we're not doing that well. Think of all those things I just said. Every single inflation down, growth at an all-time high, stock market every day, 48 days in a row, 48 days during the course of 11 months, we hit a new high on the stock market, all of them. 1 year ago, we were a dead country. Now we are the hottest country anywhere in the world. That was said to me by many leaders. By almost every metric, we have quickly gone from the worst numbers on record to the best and strongest numbers, the most dynamic numbers, and an economy that is far ahead of even my optimistic. I had a very optimistic schedule, I thought. I didn't think it was, but people said it's very optimistic. Turns out to be very pessimistic by compared to what we've done. But we'll go down as the greatest in history, greatest first year in history nobody's ever had, just based on the numbers, based only on the numbers. It's not based on me, based only on the numbers, because, you get these guys like the governor of California likes to say how well he's doing. California's doing horrendously, but he says that well. We base it on numbers. There's never been numbers like this. Through 4 long years before I took office, crooked Joe Biden and his allies in Congress inflicted the economic nightmare known as stagflation. How many times have you heard the word? We hit it with Joe. We hit everything. What a disaster. Meaning low growth and high inflation. How does that work? Not good. So you have lousy growth and high inflation. In fact, it's the lowest growth ever and the worst inflation in the history of our country. That is really tantamount to not having a good 4 years, right? In other words, Sleepy Joe and the people that ran the auto pen were a complete and total disaster for our nation. They were a disaster for our nation. Had they won the election less than 1 year ago, we would have been, as I've often said, Venezuela on steroids. Now I'm Venezuela's biggest fan. We're working with them, but they came down from a very high number to a disaster, a disaster. And we would have been Venezuela on steroids, and we're bringing Venezuela back, and we're going to be great for Venezuela, great for our country. We're taking in, as I said, millions and millions of barrels of oil And now they're coming in initially on a daily basis, 50 million, and values of over $5 billion. That's in one day.
Guys, I'll be right
Think
back.
of it,
I'm
the
leaving this
biggest
up.
ships in the world can take 1 million barrels. The biggest barrels. We need 50 of the biggest ships in the world just to get it out. We're bringing it in to be refined. It's an incredible feeling. It's great. Winning is a good thing. We're going to work with Venezuela. We'll make that country very strong, and we'll get oil prices down even further. We have it down at about a 6-year low, 7-year low, but we're going to get it down further. Joe Biden gave us a colossal stagflation catastrophe, but my administration's rapidly and very decisively ended that. We have quickly achieved the exact opposite of stagflation, almost no inflation and super high growth. So we have the highest growth we've ever had. Think of that. Highest growth we've ever had, and we've only been there 11 months. Think of what we can do for the rest of it. But do we have wood around here? I want to knock on a little wood. They have one little, everything's plastic nowadays. It's very tough. Now we have the greatest growth, and we have, inflation way, way down. But we inherited terrible growth, and we inherited the worst inflation in the history of our country. The fake news would say 49 years. So when I say the history, they give me a lot of time, but I believe it's the history. But let's say 49 years. Would you say 49 years is okay, right? It's pretty bad. What do you think, Mr. Senator, Mr. Future Senator? I'd say 49. What sounds worse, 49 years or history? I think 49 years almost sounds worse. Maybe I'll just use it. I won't argue with these people. As of this morning, core inflation for the past 3 months has been just 1.6%. The numbers were just announced just before I came on stage. And GDP is smashing expectations with the fastest growth for this country in many years. The fourth quarter is projected at 5.4%, and that's despite the Democrat shutdown where we lost at least 1.5 points. The Democrat shutdown, we would have had close to 7. Think of that, close to 7 they were projecting to. The fakers were projecting to. And if we keep deregulating and adding more capacity, like I saw today at Ford, and if we don't raise interest rates every time good news is mentioned. In the old days, I'm probably old. I used to be up to these lecterns and I'd say I'm younger than pretty much everybody in the room. Now I say I'm older than pretty much everybody in the room. I like it the other way better, actually. But you're too young. But in the old days, when you had good numbers, interest rates would go down. When you had good numbers, the market would go through the roof. That's the way we're going to make it again. That's the old-fashioned way. That's the right way. Today, if you announce great numbers, they raise interest rates to try and kill it. So you can never, you announce unbelievable numbers and the market goes down because they know you're going to do everything possible. In the Fed, we have a real stiff in the Fed, but that's for another day. But they raise rates. So everyone says, oh, they announced great numbers. It's great, great, great. And the market goes down because they immediately raise rates. No, when the market goes up, they should lower rates. You want to see 20% and 25%? You want to see what we can do? We've got to go back to an old standard. When there's good news, the market should go up, not go down. Does that make sense to everybody? And that's the way it used to be for most of the time. That's the way you make a country great. But our growth potential is unlimited and could be much higher if we went back to sanity. We're not doing it anymore. We're talking about the head of the Fed, and I want somebody that when the market is doing great, interest rates can go down because our country becomes stronger. See, you view it differently. Our country becomes stronger, and therefore interest rates should go down, not up. They kill every rally. If it's, no matter who, it's beyond me as president, it's no matter who's president. You have a good quarter, and they want to kill it because they're so petrified of inflation. And growth and inflation don't necessarily go hand in hand. You can have growth and very low inflation. In fact, oftentimes growth is good for low inflation. So we're going to work on that, Scott, right? I think we're going to work on that very hard. I mean it so strongly, it's sickening. We announce good numbers and we see, Scott agrees, so I'm very happy about this. That means if he didn't agree, I wouldn't do it. But we're already growing double, triple, and even quadruple the speed of almost every other major economy on Earth, with the #1 economy on Earth, too. And the results are in, and the Trump economic boom is officially begun. It's really begun almost from the beginning. Almost begun, if you look at it, really from November 5th. You know, on another metric, just before the election, it was almost impossible to get people to join the military. We had the worst enlistment in the history of our country. The worst. You couldn't get people for the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines, Space Force, the Coast Guard. You couldn't get people. And since right after the election, but especially since after January 20th, when we took office, we have now the strongest enlistment we've ever had in the history of our country. We've never enlisted people so quickly, so easily. And we enlist by merit now. You know, we won a Supreme Court case that said you hire by merit. You go to college now by merit. Everything's by merit. Our country became great because of merit. And we have done some job. But think of it. A year and a half ago, we had the worst enlistment in history, and now we have the best enlistment. Things like that don't happen. You might go from the bad enlistment to okay, but you don't go from the worst in history to the best in history. But that's what we've done, every one of them. And that includes police and firefighters. It was very hard to get police. It was very hard to get firefighters, and now everybody wants those jobs. In 4 years of Biden, they secured less than $1 trillion of new investment in the United States. So 4 years, less than $1 trillion. In less than 1 year, I've secured commitments for over $18 trillion from all over the world, the most ever for any country. Think of that, though. They did, and I'll tell you what, had she won, it would be a disaster, because you would have people leave. You would have not had $1 trillion. You would have had $5 trillion, $10 trillion leaving the country, and your welfare would have doubled. When you look at what's going on in Minnesota, is that a disgrace? Is that a disgrace? But we'll talk about that. Under Biden, we had the highest trade deficit ever recorded, losing more than $1 trillion every single year. How about that? It was killing Michigan, and everywhere else in our country was being absolutely destroyed. But in a matter of months, largely because of tariff income and the election result, we've slashed that gaping trade deficit by, in a short period of time, 62, it just came out, 62%. People are stunned. The fake news back there. Look at those cameras. There's rocket. Highest in history since the election. We've set all of those records, and I think an all-time record that's so important to me because so many people have them is boosting 401ks and retirement accounts for millions and millions of Americans, people that are in the police departments, the fire departments, people that are construction workers. A policeman came up to me recently, a nice guy guarding me. He's a perfect guy to guard me. He was a massive guy, big, strong guy. He said, "Sir, you made me look so good in front of my wife. My wife thought I was a horrible investor because every time I invested, we lost money. And we have a 401k, and I'm up like 85%. She thinks I'm Warren Buffett. She thinks I'm brilliant." I said, "Don't worry, you're going to do even better for the next 3 years." But one of the biggest reasons for this unbelievable success has been our historic use of tariffs. It was the tariff that made America strong and powerful in past generations, and then we got off and we went to the income tax system. Great going, fellas. We were the strongest in 1887, relatively speaking. That was around the McKinley time.
All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry, I have to do a few things.
We were really strong as all tariffs.
The Tommy should be on soon.
These countries got together and they convinced the United States that it's no good. The tariff system is unfair to us. And so some genius, I know who, I don't want to get into it, but some genius said, "Oh, let's go to an income tax system." So instead of foreign companies and countries paying everything, the people started paying. And then after that, you had a depression, but that was a long time. That was in like 1913, you had the tariff switched into income tax. And then and they like to blame tariffs. You ever notice they blame tariffs? No, they brought tariffs back in 1932. They brought them back to try and save the sucker. But it was in 1929, because a lot of people, the anti-tariff people. Now, an anti-tariff person is a pro-Chinese person, like Coke. This guy's fought me in every election I've ever been in. I've kicked his ass. He inherited a lot of money, and I don't know the gentleman. But he fights me, and then he goes out and says, I made more money with Trump than I ever made in my life. And then he supports these other people that were total losers. Gives them a lot of money, but he made more
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why the feed's skipping.
money. Everybody makes money with me. I always make
Come on now.
money for people. Well, now...
Oh, sorry, guys. This feed sucks. I can't do that one.
Download is about his.
Hold on one second. That's London. Back to St. Pete, I guess, because that feed is skipping like crazy. Maybe it's my feed. I don't know why it's skipping so much. Here, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to... Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
They might fuck around and join the right side of history. It's okay.
TikTok real fast. I'm going to just reopen it. Sometimes it's TikTok itself, so... Holy shit. I don't know what the hell that is, but that's weird. See if that helps him. No, it's... Oh, okay, good. You're gonna have whatever. Oh, now we're... Sorry, guys. I'm still waiting for... I am still waiting for him. Let's see what's going on in London. This is London right now. Let's see if their feed's keeping. Just curious.
And make a move.
So this is London apparently right now. We're just waiting for Tommy to get online. So I'm out of fees right now. So that's what I'm watching.
What way are we dispersing? Okay, right, we're dispersing now.
We keep each other safe.
Alright.
I'm just curious who's online right now.
Alright, guys. I'm making my way home now. So I'm going to shut down the live. But final little shot. Much love to all of you. Free the political prisoners. Free Palestine. Free Gaza. Much love, guys. I will see you all soon. Be good.
That live has ended.
Again, where was their feet?
Let me find some more feeds, guys. Give me a second. Trying to see who's watching what. I know Tommy should be live shortly. Alright, we got... Come on now. 16 Detroit. What's going on in Detroit? Detroit. Let's see. Apparently we have something going on in Detroit. There we go. Well, listen to this. This is Detroit right now, guys. But hopefully everybody's having a good day. Girlfriend's at work. I'm working on some stuff on my phone as well. Just doing this today. The phone will be shut off tomorrow. Well, tonight at midnight, so I don't know how the heck I'm going to continue doing streams. Try to figure that out. Hello, kitten. Just waiting on Tommy. Like I said, you guys, if there's a break-in or anything or whatever, my phone gets shut off at midnight, so I'll still be able to do stuff when I'm on Wi-Fi, but I don't have the $45 or $48 and change or whatever it costs to pay myself on the still trying to figure that out, but I'll still try to get to Wi-Fi as soon as I can or whatnot and make more stuff or whatnot.
What Cass told us, sanctuary does not just mean sanctuary. Every last year, 5 students were told by Wayne State that their visas had a quote clerical error, otherwise known as bullshit. When the students went to Wayne State for help, Wayne State told them to self-deport, or they would send ICE after them. Just as city councilors, Wayne State is willing to feed its thirsty hounds. We saw what happened to Renee Good in Minneapolis. That is not the end of it. Tomorrow it will be a student. Tomorrow it will be one of us. Unless we stop it today.
And how are you planning on doing that? By being a moron out there?
Struggle. We dare to win. Now who with me on this? Dare to struggle. Dare to struggle. One more time for Daniel. Hey, ICE, we're no fools. Out of our neighborhoods, out of our schools. Hey, ICE, we're no fools. Out of our neighborhoods, out of our schools. Alright, up next, we have Joe from Detroit Anti-War Committee. Going to talk about another way we can break the connection between the Trump regime and our city of Detroit by divesting.
You're part of the United States, but you can't get away from drugs.
I'm one of your lead marshals for today, and I'm the education chair for the Detroit Anti-War Committee. Because Trump and the U.S. are a danger to all people of the world. Down when it comes to the genocide on Palestine, supporting Israel with over $4 billion in aid.
Why didn't you guys talk about the 2,000 people? Where's their information about that? But that doesn't help you, because when Trump frees Iran, you're not going to be able to say shit about it. You're going to use that as bad. And don't forget what side put the warrant out for his arrest first? We just acted on it. But, the left want to support a dictatorship. Why, complaining about a dictatorship, I guess? I don't know the logic in that, though.
From the Korean War in the early 1900s to the War on Terror in the early 2000s. To put that into perspective, I was a child when we began our war in Afghanistan, and we only recently ended the war there 20 years after invading people's neighborhoods, bombing their homes, and using all of this to justify invading mosques and investigating our Arab and Muslim neighbors here at home. Shame! Shame! Narco-terrorists! And it is no coincidence that so many of the people
Oh, Tommy, come online, so I don't have to hear this lady.
and deported by ICE are Venezuelan. Shame! Shame! We must not let this jackass manufacture our consent for another endless war. That is why we are here today. President Trump is now welcome in our fucking city. No more criminals welcome in Detroit.
You're gonna have a very empty Detroit.
That is also why the Detroit Anti-War Committee has committed our fight for divestment, which started under Biden, and we plan to win it under Trump. Trump isn't alone in his warmongering. He has a particular way of attacking us all at once. He's hurting all of us, and we need to unite together to defeat him and get his attacks out of our city. His presence is everywhere. It is in our war profiteering companies that our tax dollars get spent on. It is on the DHS vehicles that have the audacity to drive through our neighborhoods. And it is in the Zionists and the politicians that determine the direction our city goes in, even if it goes against our wishes as a community. Shame! Shame! We need divestment now more than ever because we need Trump out of Detroit in a real way. We need to cut all ties with Venezuela, and we owe that to each other. Donald Trump, you racist clown! Donald Trump, you racist clown! Detroit will bring you down! Detroit will bring you down! Donald Trump, you racist clown! Donald Trump, you racist clown! Detroit will bring you down! Detroit will bring you down! Thanks, y'all.
Sorry guys, we're leaving. Thank you so much.
Well, they suck. Let's see. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Welcome to Detroit with Dave.
12 pounds, a record that stood for 18 years. 1 ounce they put on, stood for 18 years. Guy comes along, who's a poor lifter as a man. He was at the lower portion of the class. Comes along and broke the record by 112 pounds. Think of that. They fought for years to beat that record. How about the swimming records? I mean, you can go to sleep during the time the man comes in and the woman. You can go take a nap for a little while. How about the long distance race that took place not so long ago? Long distance, these marathon deals. They had top men, top women. The man came in. The woman came in 5 hours and 14 minutes and 36 seconds behind the man. Think of it. You're waiting. The man comes in. Now you're waiting 5 hours. What do you do if you're the parents?
Where's that split screen? Is there a different one I can watch?
Who the hell? What's that?
Hold on.
It's so demeaning to women. And
I think there was another one up here of Trump.
El caso está ahora ante la Corte Suprema. Me parece increíble que haya llegado hasta allá. Pero se imagina hace 20 años hablar de...
You're waiting. The man comes in. Now you're waiting 5 hours. What do you do if you're the parents? You go home and sleep for a while.
Trump for a minute.
Who the hell wants that? It's so demeaning to women and who are great athletes. It's so demeaning to them, and it's right now in the Supreme Court. I can't believe it would even go to the Supreme Court. I mean, could you imagine 20 years ago talking about men playing in women's sports? They'd think you're crazy. Or transgender for everybody? If you said there will be no mutilation on children, that's one of my standard lines. We will not allow the mutilation of a child. Can you imagine having to say that 15 years ago? People would say, is that guy crazy? Of course we won't. But we're living in a different time. It's a crazy time we're living in. After real wages plummeted by $3,000 under Sleepy Joe Biden, real wages are up by $1,300 in less than 1 year under President Trump. For construction workers, wages are up $1,800. Don't forget, they were down $3,000. Factory workers over $2,000, and for many other workers, over $5,000. And I just gave the military, because we're doing so well, we're taking in so much money with the tariffs, I just gave them $17.76. You saw that, right? Did you see that? They had 75, and I said, if you had $1 more, $17.76. They said, that was a good idea. We could afford $1 more. We gave them $17.76. Meanwhile, grocery prices are... Airfares are down, hotel rates are down, cell phone prices are down, and we're just getting started. But more importantly than going down, our growth is through the roof. It's way up. Among my first acts in office was to end the radical left war on oil and gas and stop the crusade to kill American energy, and frankly, to open up cars so that you don't have to have an electric car. I love electric cars. I think they're great. I like Elon a lot. I don't think he was too happy with my policy of opening it up, and I can understand that. But I've been saying it for 4 years. They wanted everybody to have an electric car in a very short period of time. There was no way to build the stations. There was no way to get it done. I want you to have gasoline-powered cars. I want you to have electric. I want you to have hybrids. I want you to have everything. Hydrogen, I don't know about. I'm hearing it's not testing so well. It's fine, except when there's an explosion, you're a guy. Gasoline is now under $2.50 a gallon in 17 states and under $2 in many places. We have some states it's $1.95, $1.99, $1.97. As we speak, these are gas stations, and think of that. We have gas stations in the Detroit area where you can fill up for less than $2.30 a gallon, whereas 2 years ago it was $4.50. That $2.30. You see it. That's like a massive tax cut, which we gave you under the great big beautiful bill, by the way. No tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, no tax on overtime. And with our extremely successful operation in Venezuela earlier this month, that number soon is going to go lower because we're going to have a lot more energy. We're going to have a lot more, as opposed to a country that's going to be totally shut down. No fuel, no gasoline. And it's, they say it's got more than Saudi Arabia. Who knows? Got a lot. And by the way, to all Iranian patriots, keep protesting. Take over your institutions if possible, and save the name of the killers and the abusers that are abusing you. You're being very badly abused. If the numbers are right now, I hear 5 different sets of numbers. I hear numbers, look, 1 death is too much, but I hear much lower numbers, and then I hear much higher numbers. But I say save their names because they'll pay a very big price. And I've canceled all meetings with the Iranian officials until the senseless killing of protesters stops. And all I say to them is help is on its way. You saw that I put tariffs on anybody doing business with Iran. Just went into effect today. And I say make Iran great again. It was a great country until these monsters came in and took it over. And it's all very fragile. What would have happened to us? I'm telling you. If I didn't win this election, what would have happened to us? In the coming weeks, I will be laying out even more plans to help bring back affordability. And again, remember, that's a fake word by Democrats. Prices were too high. They caused the high price. They never want to talk about affordability. They always go, this is an election about affordability. I say, they caused it. But they're good at that stuff. They're good at that stuff. They're fake. And they're good at that stuff. It's an election about high prices that was caused by the Democrats and that I brought down a lot. And remember, when you see energy coming down like I brought it down, and gasoline coming down, that brings everything else down. It's so much bigger than any other factor. When gasoline gets to be $1.99 a gallon, everything comes down. The donuts come down, the truck that delivers the donuts, the stove that makes the donuts, the whole thing, it all comes down, and it's coming down much faster than anybody can even believe. And remember, though, I always say, because, normally when that goes down, the world comes down. That's the bad way of bringing it down. Our growth is through the roof. So I always want to say that whenever I say prices are coming down, but our growth is going way up. 2 beautiful events, the exact opposite of the Biden administration. As part of those efforts at Davos, next week I'm going to provide much more detail about our housing policies so that every American who wants to own a home will be able to afford one. We have some great things happening with housing, as you know. You saw the $200 billion buy-in on bonds and mortgages. This will include a ban on large institutional investors buying up single-family homes all over the country and making it impossible for people to buy a home. And I've also announced that the U.S. government is purchasing $200 billion of mortgage bonds to bring down mortgage rates, and it's had a huge impact. It's already started. And just last week, the average 30-year mortgage dropped below 6% for the first time in many years. It's coming down very rapidly, and that's not with the help of the Fed. If I had the help of the Fed, it would be easier. But that jerk will be gone soon. In addition, I proudly called for the credit card companies to cap interest rates at 10% for 1 year because they're getting 28 and 30% and 32%. And it's unfair. The rates are way too high. To provide further relief to hardworking Americans, we'll also be confronting one of the biggest factors in driving up prices, the monstrosity known as the Unaffordable Care Act. You know what that is, right? It's Obamacare. It's a great name, Unaffordable Care Act. Nope. Did anybody ever think of that one before? It's true. It's the Unaffordable Care Act. Obamacare was a gift to make health insurance companies rich at the expense of the American people. In particular, the so-called enhanced premium tax credits were a corrupt payoff to the insurers, whose stock prices went up more than 1,000% after Obamacare was signed. I want the same money I want it to go directly, very simple. I want the money, those big amounts of money paid for by the government, to go directly to the people so they can buy the health care that's right for them. They can negotiate their own deal, health care savings account, but they'll buy their own health care, and everybody loves it. That's why later this week, I'll announce our health care affordability framework that will reduce premiums for millions of lower drug prices, delivering price transparency and demand honesty and accountability from insurance companies all over the country, all over the world, actually. Healthcare costs will come down very fast with my most favored nation executive order. We're doing most favored nation drug prices. When we would have drug prices stay the same, everybody thought it was great. They're going to be coming down thousands of percents. We're standing up to special interests and slashing prescription drug prices by 300, 400, 500, and even 600% and more. I mean, think of that. On that alone, we should win the midterms in a landslide. I'm doing favored nations. The country that pays the lowest price in the world is the price that we're going to pay. And we got that because of tariffs, because I said to the countries they wouldn't approve it. The drug companies were tough, but they were fine. But they said the countries will never do it because you have a pill that sells for $10, you have to sell it for 20 or 30, so you'd have to double or triple the price of their health care there for prescription drugs. Ours would come down from $130 to $20. Theirs would go from 10 to 20, the world being a bigger place. And it was unbelievable, but the countries wouldn't do it, so I called the countries. I said, if you don't do it, then I'm going to put a tariff on you. And the tariff's going to be 20 times more than the cost that you're having to pay for fair health care. And every one of them said, sir, we agree with you 100%. We would be honored to do it. It was really rather amazing. We could never do it. So think of that. You have most favored drug prices. Your drug prices are going to go down like from $100 to $10. Nobody can believe it. And we can't get the fake news to write about it. It's the biggest thing to happen in medicine. It's the biggest thing to happen in healthcare. And I cannot get the New York Times, I cannot get anybody to write about it. When we got it done and we announced it, it was on a page way in the back of the New York Times. Same with others. They don't want to talk about it. You know why? Because it's so good. It's the biggest thing to happen. Over the past 12 months, almost every promise I made to you right here in 2024 has been kept. I've kept all my promises and much more. I mean, I've given you much more than I gave you promises, and I produced much more than I said I was going to produce. I gave you the largest tax cuts in American history, cutting taxes across the board in the great, big, beautiful bill. And as I told you, I mean, who would have gotten you no tax on tips, as I said before? No tax. I said over and over again, no tax on overtime, no tax on Social Security for our seniors. Any senior should be voting for us because the Democrats won't do this. It doesn't work for them. We also made interest on car loans fully tax deductible so that when you go out and buy a car, if you have a mortgage or you get a loan on a car, you're allowed to deduct interest for the first time ever. That's never happened before. But only for cars that are stamped with the beautiful words, made in the USA. In other words, we're only letting that take place if the car is made like in Detroit or in the USA. Our tax cuts also provided 100% bonus depreciation on all new equipment and capital investments, meaning that for any manufacturer looking to bring production back to America, you can write it all off, everything, Not in 38 years, not in 44 years, in 1 year. You write the whole thing off in 1 year. That's the biggest thing there. I think that's the biggest thing. That's the big job producer. And I've cut an unprecedented number of burdensome regulations. We're number one in the history of our country in cutting regulations. I promise to cut 10 old regulations for every one new regulation. So if we put on a regulation, the only way I'll allow it to happen is if the secretary, like Scott Bessent, cuts 10 old regulations. But instead, last year we actually cut 129 regulations for every one that we put in. Think of that. So nobody's ever cut regulations like I have. I terminated the insane electric vehicle mandate and ended the war on internal combustion engines. Once and for all, those engines were gone. And some people like them. And if they like them, great. And if they like electric, if they like any form of propulsion, any way you want to propel your car is okay, except for a couple of them, as I discussed. So I permanently stopped Joe Biden's ridiculous CAFE standards. You know what the CAFE standards are? They're standards that make it impossible for you to build a car affordably. They make it impossible for a car to really work right. The CAFE standards sound so nice. The CAFE standards, it's environmental standards that are impossible to meet. And we're canceling the EPA's absurd tailpipe emission standard, one of the worst ever. And I revoked the California emissions waiver to stop San Francisco communists from regulating
Oh, come on, man.
automobiles
Oh, what's it doing now?
all over our
All right, let's see. Hold on, guys.
nation, all over our world. Stop the colossal fraud that is bleeding American taxpayers absolutely dry. The fraud being committed by the Somali population in Minnesota. Have you heard of them? They're lovely people. Is monumental. And California, Illinois, New York, and others are just as bad. Our country has been losing over $500 billion to fraud every single year, but those days are over. We have the best group you've ever seen assembled going after fraud. In Minnesota, we're cracking down on the Somali scams, ending the brazen and shameless theft of taxpayer dollars. Well, it's going on in Maine, too, with Somalis.
Good job.
You know, and they don't
Good
take our
afternoon.
ships anymore. You know why? We hit them with the same missile that we used to hit the drug dealers coming in with the boats. You know, we have drugs coming in by sea down 97%. You've seen that? 97%. And we're trying we're really trying hard to find out who the hell is the other 3%. But we have them down 97%. And we're going to start hitting them by land, too. The hard part is done. By sea, nobody's come.
No, come on, man.
Hasn't been great for...
Man, this fucking Pete sucks. I gotta see if I can't get a better feed. This shit's annoying. That's weird.
Rats claimed that they were fishing. We shouldn't ruin people's beautiful fishing journey. It's unbelievable what we have to go
Sorry,
through.
guys, this TikTok
It's
sucks.
really a shame, actually. We frozen all children's payments to those states that we're talking about, and we will now require proof of attendance in order to receive federal funding for child care or any of that. How about all these child care places in Minnesota where there is no children? They go there, they get paid millions and millions of dollars. The biggest operation in all of Minnesota had no children. And we pay millions of dollars. They're scammers, they always will be. And we're getting them out, and we're not going to pay them. We're not going to pay Minnesota, right, Scott? We're not paying Minnesota any more money for that, any of that crap. It's a big scam. It's a giant freezing any and all welfare payments going to illegal immigrants that will start effective immediately. So when illegals come into California, Gavin Newsom, they come into California and they send us bills for people coming in. We're not paying it. So we're working on that very strongly. Just don't pay it. As Nancy Reagan would say, just say no. Remember Nancy Reagan? Just say no to drugs. It's a little more difficult than that, I guess, right? But just say no. Additionally, from this moment forward, if you're on, you can't wire money out of the country back to your bank account from where you came. But more importantly, we probably aren't even going to give them the money anymore, the money going to them, because of the tremendous abuse and probably illegality being perpetrated on our country. We're not going to give them the money. We're not giving them the money. There's massive numbers of people are scamming our country. You know, they came from a place with nothing, and they come here and they drive around in Mercedes-Benz. You know, the Mercedes-Benz dealers do well in that area of Minnesota. Can you believe it? They have nothing. They get welfare payments, and they have Mercedes-Benzes. It angers me so much, but we're going to straighten out our country. This was done under Biden and Obama, very much under Obama. It all started under Obama. And we just can't. We've got a great country. We're not going to screw it up. But this was one of the great scams ever. They have the same thing, Somali in Maine. Who would think? I never saw that happening. Bad. But in Maine, it's really crooked as hell, too. But it's not just Somali. It is them, but it's not just. There are many other places, many other people. The whole country. If we stop this fraud, this massive fraud, we're going to have a balanced budget. That's how much money you're talking. We'll have a balanced budget without all the growth I'm talking about. And then you add the growth, we got one hell of a country. We're giving 90-day notices to places like California, Scott. Right away, we're going to send out that notice. Who would bill the federal government as people poured into the state to send those people back, because no country can afford to do it. No country can afford to take in millions of people, pay for their education, their health care, their hospitals. You just can't do it. And we all have a heart. You can't do it. But many of those people are murderers. They're people released from jails, prisons, mental institutions, and asylums. They're people that are drug dealers. They're addicts. Additionally, starting February 1st, we're not making any payments to sanctuary cities or states having sanctuary cities, because they do everything possible to protect criminals at the expense of American citizens, and it breeds fraud and crime and all of the other problems that come. So we're not making any payment to anybody that supports sanctuary cities. We have also suspended nearly 8,000 SBA loans, Small Business Association loans,
hold on, guys. I want to go
to suspected scammers in Minnesota, of which there are many. It's a great state. It was a great destroyed. And a stupid governor. What a stupid guy he is.
I gotta exit that.
But he's a crook.
Do it that way. Hold on, guys. Give me 2 seconds. We're gonna go to Minneapolis right now.
Crook. He allowed this to.
Okay. There we go. So we're gonna go to All right, we're going to Minneapolis, guys. Search.
Start walking out.
They were just kicking cars over there. So this is in real-time media on YouTube. Make sure you guys follow them, subscribe to them.
I'll stay out of your shop.
It's windy over there today.
Yeah, you can move. Or you can move, do whatever you want. I just don't want to get what you get paid.
Get him, boys. I bet you they're going to do some targeted arrests for the people that were kicking the vehicles. So let's share this out, like, subscribe, all that happy crap. And then what are you going to do when they actually get there? Nothing but run. Get him. Get him.
Back up! Shut the fuck up! Back up! You want to get it again tonight? Get the fuck back! We're not going anywhere! Out of my city! Get the fuck out, you little bitch! You fascist! Fucking little bitch!
Here we go. Exactly. This is what we need to see more of this crap. Get him. Get him. Guys are talking so tough now, they ain't, are they? They just cry about it when they do something about it. Not afraid of you, then why aren't you doing anything?
This is the Federal Protective Service. Get out of the roadway. Move back to the sidewalk.
On a wonderful pillow. I think it's hilarious. How many people in that crowd have a mask on now? Hush your face. Tell them to take theirs off. Get them, come on. You know you're wrong. Yeah, what, a flashbang in his hand or something? I can't tell what he just took out. Apparently, why? Go up to him and do something. Exactly, you won't. Yeah, I hope they get him. They're going back in. For now. Oh, Jim. Tommy's live too, but I want to check this out real fast. But Tommy is live. I'll tell them I watch people pepper bottle that little.
This is what you do. This is who you are.
And that's just who you are. Annoying.
Your children will remember and they will hate you. You sold your soul for $50,000 of cash and a gun. What is wrong with you? Our streets. Our streets. Is it because your dad didn't hug you when you were a kid? If so, that's really fucking sad. Dad never told me he was proud of you, so you had to be a bully. Maybe you did on purpose. Hey, they got two. They got two. Fuck you. I like the logo without the helmet. Look at him. At least one of them knows there's no brain there to protect.
Hello, smoking. So Tommy just went live, but I just want to see what happens here for a second. Then we'll tune over to him.
Show me your ID. Show me your faces.
Alright, they're backing up. Let's tune into Tommy real fast, guys. We're gonna go check out what Tommy's doing real quick, see if his feed's any good. Yeah, I didn't want to miss that today, so we're going to Tommy. Give me 2 seconds, guys. That was in real life, IRL, whatever, so on YouTube, so you guys were curious and continue to watch that. You guys can always watch that over there as well, but we're going to just check out Tommy, and we're going to flip back and forth, of course, but I just want to see what Tommy streams up to, why they're retreating for right now.
You don't talk about how she was a criminal for abusing her children, right? She was a criminal for trying to harass ICE officers doing their jobs. What time do you guys go back to the nursing homes? What time do you go back to the nursing homes? Do you guys have a late lunch? Is today your late lunch day? They don't think that at all. That doesn't fit their narrative. Yeah, they don't have a brain cell between a lot of them. God bless ICE. God bless Donald Trump. We love Donald Trump. We love Donald Trump. We love Donald Trump. God bless Donald Trump. Deport them damn illegals. Deport them damn illegals. Get them legals out of our country. Is that a Moto G stylist? Yeah. I used to sell those all the time. Because they're stupid and ignorant. Oh. Gotta stay. Hey, drink some water, bro. Save your voice. Get them out. Get them out. Get all the illegals out. Are you okay with illegals taking our tax dollars? You're really okay with illegal criminals taking our tax dollars? How is that okay with you guys? Do you even pay taxes? Do you even pay taxes to care? I don't even think you pay taxes. Renee got ice. Renee got iced. That's what happens when you try to run over ICE agents. She was a criminal who abused her children, and she tried to run over an ICE agent, and the ICE agent iced that bitch. You know, she was mocking Charlie Kirk being murdered. You know, her and her fucking lesbian lover were mocking Charlie Kirk. If that shit touches me again, I'm taking it, just to let you know. Renee got iced by ice. Yeah, she got iced. Hey, do you think she learned her lesson about trying to go after ICE agents? Do you think Renee learned her lesson about trying to attack ICE agents? You think she learned her lesson?
There's no need to use a bullhorn.
You think she learned her lesson?
There's no need.
I gotta save my voice. Do you think she learned a lesson? Did she learn a lesson when she let her lesbian lover burn her children's with cigarette butts and she lost her kids? Did she learn her lesson then? Was she at home taking care of her other kid? No, she was out harassing ICE, being a criminal, a domestic terrorist. And now she's exactly where she belongs, 6 feet under. No, I'm not. I got freedom of speech. I got First Amendment. I'm gonna use my megaphone. I love using my megaphone. Yeah, I can use whatever the fuck I want, yeah. Renee Good was bad and found out, yeah? Why are you shaking so much?
Now, we are definitely all allowed our own views here, but why do you think he is an asshole? Just curious. Let's have some,
You guys all
dialogue.
live in nursing homes. Have a nursing home bus take you back.
Now, do I think he should be yelling at the older people? Absolutely not. But just curious, they're also out there being ignorant, and maybe, I don't know. Tommy's a touchy person when how he protests. I support Tommy. I like Tommy. I'd be maybe a little easier on the older people, but everything he's saying is true. I mean, nobody deserved to die. Maybe not about that.
Motherfucker. Look at this fucking crazy.
But these Democrats blindly follow everything, no matter what.
Hey,
they don't care.
You guys to be out here doing this? Are you sure? Are you clocked in for the next hour?
No, none of us are paid.
Are you sure?
Yes. Check us out on the
I agree, because we didn't like it when people disagree. I will agree with that. I will agree that we shouldn't disgrace people who died, but we should also be able to say that she did, do what she did, and she, F around. But her death, absolutely not. We shouldn't mock somebody's death.
It's always good to do.
Was it her fault? Absolutely.
It takes a lot of courage to be out here.
Yeah. Or a lot of money. She stole that vest from Walmart.
Well, let's not spam the chat with weird stuff either. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. Like I said, I support law and immigration. I support legal immigration. Absolutely. I think our ethnicity of the United States, and that's what we're built on. But it has to be done the right way.
Renee alive. Don't drive. Keep Renee alive.
You're allowed your opinion.
Do you support our Second Amendment rights?
I'm here as Harlem Peace Team supporting.
You said you support You support our Second Amendment rights.
Use your megaphone loud.
God bless ICE. Let's go, boys. America for Americans.
What's taking place is not legal. What's not legal? That we're going after illegal immigrants, that we have the left telling people to attack ICE, so therefore people are trying to do it, and they're getting to find out what happens when that happens. Where were you guys protesting when the lady was killed on the bus?
Americans first. Americans
Where were you guys?
God bless ICE.
She lost her life.
What do you think about ICE? You love ICE?
By an illegal immigrant.
ICE is nice. We love ICE.
So please tell me where you were.
ICE is nice.
Life's our life, right? We should cherish everyone. We should protest everyone, right?
That's right.
Where were you guys where was the left when Charlie Kirk got assassinated?
It's all white liberal women and their
Please tell me where they were.
Well,
They were making memes, making jokes about it.
White liberal women, the death of America. ICE ain't going nowhere.
Well, maybe you should learn those
ICE
stories.
ain't going nowhere. More funding voting for ICE is what's going to happen.
Because those stories are important, because every life matters. Did Brene Good deserve to die? Absolutely not. But did she bring it upon herself? Absolutely. You cannot drive into ICE agents. There wouldn't be a bullet in the front windshield if she wasn't driving into him. It would have been all by the side. She was trying to hit him, and that can kill somebody. If you do that to a police officer, they're going to shoot at you too.
Tobias backstabbers don't give a fuck status, yeah, for sure.
No, they don't. And they unfortunately don't, because they only, I mean, they'll protest. They're literally saying, you know, we don't want dictatorship, but then sticking up for Venezuela, which was a dictatorship. Make that make sense. Please make it make sense.
Illegal invaders to be able to take over this country. You guys want us to
Where's all the protests for the thousands of people being killed in Iran for doing the same exact thing they're doing right now? They don't mention that because Trump supports Iran citizens protesting. So therefore, the left doesn't care. But their lives are lives, right? We should celebrate every life, right? As the left says. But where are they? Nowhere.
We love Trump. Heal humanity by deporting all the illegals. Heal humanity by deporting all the illegals.
If you came to this country legally, I absolutely support you.
Look at this white liberal lady. Look at this white liberal lady that's destroying this country. White liberal women are destroying this country. I told the cop. Liberal white women are destroying this country. Just what? Oh, shit.
The man did exactly what any other cop would have done if you tried to run them over. She tried to hit him, knowing he was right there. She was blocking the road. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. She was interfering with the police ICE investigation. So once again, you are wrong. And for your little, you know, if you can't have a comment without, I have not insulted you once, but if you want to say I have no intelligence, you can be muted. For 24 hours. Enjoy. Because I don't mind debate, but we're definitely not going to be insulting people here. I don't insult the left. I say, you know, this is how it is. That's it. But you're literally making no sense. I don't want to hear
all the liberal white women and the Islamists. Shit, I wouldn't mind keeping some of the illegal Mexicans if we could deport all the white liberal women instead.
Sorry, it's really loud, guys.
Keep all the workers, deport all the white liberal women. How about that? How about that? We keep the illegal Mexican workers and we deport all the white liberal women. How about that? You guys
I would take that because Mexicans are great people.
Oh, all of a sudden now white lives matter, huh? Oh,
but
shit.
If they are here illegally, unfortunately.
Oh, shit.
You can't, I mean, that's what happens. Is it sad sometimes? Sure. Do some have families? Sure. Or some great people? Sure. But you still broke the law. So ICE is just literally doing their job, you know.
They wouldn't let you. Trump lives rent-free in every one of your guys' heads, and guess what? He's still going to be president for 3 more years. 3 more years. Trump is still your president for 3 more years. White liberal women and their cook husbands are destroying this country. You think we should repeal the 19th? You guys think we should repeal the 19th? Do you guys even know what the 19th Amendment is? Do you guys think we should repeal the 19th Amendment? You guys think we should repeal the 19th?
You guys are just tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, do all that wonderful stuff.
You know what? ICE isn't they are home. This is their home now. ICE are American citizens. ICE are American citizens. Oh, she got triggered. ICE are American citizens. They are home. just go to Mexico and live there. We can't just go there and just invade Mexico. They would deport us. So what's the problem is? What the problem is?
If you guys are enjoying the show, make sure you guys use my links on the top right hand corner and scrolling below you guys. You guys can donate to my Cash App, PayPal. And that helps with fuel and keeping us going. And also, like I said, my phone gets shut off at midnight, so anything we make today will probably go toward, it won't make anything, but we'll go towards, paying my phone bill, because I won't be able to really do these without that. But anyway, I'm going to go take a quick break, but I'm going to leave this up. I'll be right back.
But you guys support Maduro. Maduro was a fascist dictator, drug dealer, and you guys support him. Trump is nowhere near like Maduro. Trump is not a fascist or a dictator or a king, even though I would love him to be King Trump. I would love King Trump. King Trump, baby, King Trump. Earplugs for the elderly. We got earplugs for the elderly. We got earplugs for the elderly. Hey, elderly, you guys need some earplugs? You might have to take out your hearing aids to use them. You might have to take out your hearing aids to use the earplugs. Yeah, not anytime soon. How much are they paying you to leave the nursing home to hold up a sign? How much do they pay you to leave the nursing home for a sign? God bless ICE. We love ICE. ICE is nice. ICE is nice. God bless ICE. We love ICE. ICE is nice. God bless ICE. We love ICE. I'm disabled too on a mobility scooter. Yeah, but I guarantee you got more brains than these fucking elderly, whatever you want to call them. ICE is the best. How come you don't support ICE, man? ICE is keeping our country safe. How do you not understand that ICE is keeping our country safe from illegal invaders? Huh? How do you not understand that every country on earth has border laws and border walls for a reason? Damn, you guys are ignorant. God bless Donald Trump. I can't wait until Trump shows you what a real fascist is like. Even the Pope has a wall around his house. That's right. We needed to do it for like 3 months to get rid of all these loony bins. ICE is nice. We love Donald Trump. God bless Donald Trump. We love Donald Trump. Home for Trump. We love Trump. God bless ICE. God bless ICE. Joe Biden built a wall around his house. Obama built a wall around his house. America gets to build a wall around our house. We paid for and built the wall around Trump's house. Yeah. Because that cocksucker doesn't tax dollars. Oh shit, look, it's the federales. Let's go see what they got to say. I'm going to ask them my questions. I'm going to ask them my question. Let's find out if they know. Let's find out if he knows. God bless Hillsborough Police. God bless ICE. We love all of our law. We love ICE. They're doing great. ICE, ICE, baby. Dun, 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 dun. ICE, ICE, baby. Dun, dun. What federal is the police? I'm just fucking around. Oh, shit. Is that a tranny cop? Turn that wrong one.
You guys can go.
Protect him. God bless ICE. God bless ICE. God bless Donald Trump. God bless the United States of America, baby. God bless deporting all the illegals. God bless deportations.
All right, I'm back, guys.
God bless keeping all of our ICE officers safe. You know, some people trying to run them over. Right. We got to keep our officers safe. They got to stay safe. People keep trying to run them over. That's right. People keep trying to run over ICE agents and obstruct what they're doing. You guys are going to find out that those are federal officers. They supersede the police. They can and will arrest or defend themselves with violence. Y'all are called the protesters because y'all lost. Cry me a river. Yep. Pussies, cry me a river, pussies. I ain't a man in the whole lot of you. I had more testosterone when I was still in my daddy's nutsack. God bless Donald Trump. Donald Trump, King Culture over. Now down to the king. Long live the kings. King Trump, baby. Trump 2028. Trump 2032. Trump 2036. Trump until he dies. Trump until he dies. Dictator Trump. We need the dictator Trump. R.I.P. Rest in. You don't want me to say any other word because she's definitely not resting in peace. I can't hear what he's saying, man. I don't know. All right, just because it's you. He just wants us to have our fair distance from them, and I'm explaining. Oh, we are. Officer that they're on all four corners. So. Yeah, we don't go right up next to them. I'm not saying you can't be on the same corner as them. I'm just saying some of them have said you're like right in their ears. No, we're not right in their ears. I'm not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying if you are, we're not. We know what we can and can't do. We wouldn't want to use the noise in any way, but there are people who complain from a distance, and my point of view is probably pretty obvious. You guys hate the police and the ICE so much, but you're quick to call them for some bullshit on. And I know that. As you know, just last week, several agents took it's public property. These guys are protesting for Trinidad Aragua gang members. These guys are protesting for literal illegal criminals instead of American citizens. That word Nazi doesn't mean shit coming from you guys. You think Nazis are people that want our border laws enforced. Every country has border laws. Every country enforces their border laws. Every country. So why are we Nazis for enforcing our border laws? Can you answer that, please? Why are we Nazis for enforcing our border laws? Why are we Nazis for enforcing our border laws? Huh? Yeah, because you can't defend your position because you don't have a brain, in your head to rub together. You guys can't fight for your positions because you don't know your positions. It's actually pathetic. Defund these protesters. Can't even have a civil debate because he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He just goes from The View and MSNBC and just repeats their talking points and doesn't have a single brain cell to rub together in his brain. God bless ICE. God bless ICE. We love Donald Trump and we love ICE. We love Donald Trump and we love ICE. ICE is keeping our country safe. ICE is keeping our country safe from foreign invaders. ICE is keeping our country safe from foreign invaders. We love our border patrol. Hey, what up? What up, puppers? What up, puppers? ICE is keeping our country safe. Pray for our ICE officers to stay safe. Pray to keep our ICE officers safe from violent white liberal women. CNN is not the law of the land, exactly. CNN is just propaganda. You guys got to stop watching The View. You guys got to stop watching The View. Whoopi Goldberg done lost her rabbit-ass mind with those big-ass dreads in her heads. Those dreads are affecting her brain cells. God bless Donald Trump. God bless the United States of America. America first, America only. Oh, I don't want to scare a dog. That dog looks scared. That dog does not want to be out here. It's a pretty puppy. You got a pretty dog. He looks scared, though. Probably shouldn't be out here. You can call the cops all you want, but we're not doing anything illegal. I'm not gonna ask this fool. God bless ICE. We love ICE. God bless ICE. We love ICE. Oh shit, where you going? Going over here. Oh shit. I got a serious question, right? Did you know? Know what? That trans women are men? Oh man, I don't talk politics. I know, I never get an answer from any cop, but I gotta ask. God bless ICE. God bless Donald Trump. They never want to answer it. They never want to answer it. Really go. Keep Hillsborough safe. We need more funding for ICE in Hillsborough. There's too many illegals in Hillsborough. We gotta get them all out. There's too many illegals in Hillsborough. We gotta get them all out. It's not political, it's scientific. I agree. One 15319. 15319. 15319. 15319. Honk for Trump. Honk for Trump. Honk for Trump.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share this all out for me if you guys can. We're gonna stay live till about 4:30, and then I gotta go pick up the girlfriend from work. We'll probably come back again later on. Hey, so if I got somebody threatening my life like online and in person last night on film, saying he was gonna blow my brains out and shoot me in the chest and come to my house and kill me, is that a crime?
It could be. It definitely could be.
What crime would it be?
Well, it definitely depends on the aspects of it. So I can't say specifically without knowing everything. So it'd be something that would have to be looked into. I can't say specifically, yes, it falls under this, or no, it doesn't fall under this.
There's no such thing as like terrorist threats out here?
I believe there is. I'd have to look up the exact statute, though. I don't know the exact statute term. So.
All right. Yeah, because it happened last night, and the cop that I talked to at ICE, he basically said it's freedom of speech. He can say whatever he wants.
Was it here in Hillsborough? Or
no, it was in the ICE facility in Portland.
Oh, then if it's actually in the facility.
No, it was outside the facility, not in it. You know,
I don't know how Portland handle that.
Yeah. Well, they don't handle shit right now.
I can't tell you how Portland would handle it. Here in Hillsborough might be a different story, but it just depends on what was said and what was said, and and you know what I mean. Like, I don't want to say yes and then I'd be wrong.
Yeah, I get that.
Say no and then I'd be wrong again.
Yeah, that's good.
It would really depend on what came out of the investigation.
All right. Well, do you think that would be enough for me to be able to not necessarily file a police report, but go down and get like a restraining order against him?
Not necessarily, because
even if he has a history of stalking me like online and saying the same kind of things online, and then in person every time he sees me, he harasses me and tells me he's going to murder me. And
so I don't know if it would qualify for a restraining order, but it might qualify for a. I'm going to go ahead and walk. Oh wait, actually, hold on. An arrow. I didn't see the arrow. It might qualify for a stalking order, not a restraining order. But again, I'm not 100% sure on everything that goes on with you and that guy.
Yeah.
So I would say look into more of a stocking order thing.
Okay.
If you believe in.
And I can just go to the courthouse and do that, right?
Yeah, you have to go to the courthouse where it has to go.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right. Thank you for being respectful, bro. Have a blessed day. He seemed chill. At least he didn't like flat out say no. You know, he's being honest. And I'm sure it is different here than it is in Portland.
You're doing God's work, brother. I just wanted to come say thank you for real.
No fear? What do you have down here?
God bless Donald Trump.
God bless America. God bless Donald Trump.
God bless ICE. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
I think he's serious.
I'm not fucking with you.
You have a pentagram on.
He's in that mode right now. He's like, all right, don't fuck with my emotions.
God bless you, brother.
God bless you, bro.
I don't fuck around, dude.
No, he's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I don't put up with blasphemy.
He said, hold up a minute. I can tell he was sincere by the way he came up. You can sense when somebody's being facetious.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you can tell when someone's being facetious and when someone's being
that weirdo smile, you know what I mean? I'm like,
New Patriot recruiter.
Hold on, guys. I'm sure I'll fix it. There we go. We're back.
There's no war in Venezuela. Just took what we wanted and bounced. That's right. There's no war in Venezuela. We just took what we wanted and bounced. Donald Trump don't play. Donald Trump don't play. I don't want to wait. I don't got a lot of patience. With both of ours going, bro, they wouldn't be able to fucking handle it, dude.
but that one, I didn't hear it siren. Then I went, oh, I get it.
That cop's over there telling we have every right to do what we do. Yeah, right. I was just talking to him right now. He was respectful. I almost thought it was a tranny at first.
Oh, I know.
I was like, is that a tranny cop? We're fucked. We're fucked, bro. I was like, we're fucked. Hey, do you know what that says? Do you know what that says, or did somebody else make it? Do you know what that says? Can you translate that for me? Can you translate that for me? Do you know what your sign says? No, for real, I'm being serious. Do you know what it says in Spanish? Can you read that to me? Can you give me the translation of what that says? Can you give me? I don't speak Spanish. I'm American. You know, we speak English in America. But can you tell me what it means? Can you translate your sign? Can you translate what your sign says? Do you speak Spanish? Nice iPhone 17. It's nice. Is that the Pro or the Pro Max? Is that the Pro or the Pro Max? It looks a little bit small, so I think it's just the Pro. It says more ice. Oh, okay, that sounds about right. More ice in America. Is that what your sign says? It says more support for ice. You're not going to tell me what your sign says? I thought you guys wanted people to know what you guys were out here for. I really don't know what it means. Run away, darling. Christ is king. Christ is king. Deport all the illegals. Deport all the illegals. We love ICE. ICE is nice. Press 1 for English. Press 1 for English. Make sure you guys press 1 for English. God bless Donald Trump. God bless ICE. More funding for ICE. Get those fucking illegals out. too, bro. Yes, sir. ICE is nice. Deport all illegals. ICE is nice. Hi, puppers. Oh, that dog's barking at me, bro. Press 1 for English. Press 1 for English. Trump is cutting funding for all sanctuary cities starting February 1st. Trump just okayed more depends.
Yeah, it's not exactly like ours. I would just say if they portray it and they stop, it could cause an accident. The only reason I did it was because of the
Oh, yeah.
yes or no.
It's nothing like a police siren.
You could see it as like police or emergency vehicles coming, and then you could cause like a
Mass deportations now. I agree.
I'm gonna try to get out of here. If you guys have any other good, give us a call. Just like I told you.
What kind of dog do you have? What kind of dog do you have?
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's a sorry, not a balloon, that has it. It's like an air thing.
That dude drove by flipping them all off, bro. That was funny as fuck. That was funny as fuck, bro.
I did it once, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not fun. I've been tiger sprayed before too.
It's not fun, no.
It's not fun.
Especially the bear mace ain't no joke.
So that's why I told him to not do that, and I guess whoever is in charge of their side of the protest asked him to not do it either, and asked him that or told him that they should be postponed 30 days.
We're veteran counter protesters.
Yeah, we know what we can and can't do. What kind of dog do you have?
What's that? Right?
What kind of dog do you have? Yeah, I got a German Shepherd at home too. I love him.
And that, I mean, I wish more people would talk to their person or the problem they have.
They won't talk to us though. We come out here and try to talk to them before we start using the megaphones, but none of them will have dialogue, you know. So we just go.
And it's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Some people talk, some people don't.
Yeah. All right. God bless you, bro. Have a good day. We back to blue. We back to blue. We back to blue around here, even if they're fucking German Shepherds, the superior race. DNA test. I already know I'm American. I didn't come here illegally. I got a birth certificate and a social security card. I got a birth certificate and a social security card. Oh shit. Electrical engineers. I wouldn't know where to start. How long you guys been doing that for? Yeah, oh shit. Way out of my league. I got a German Shepherd and she's amazingly psychotic. There's a Little Caesars. I haven't had Little Caesars since I've been in Oregon. German Shepherds are amazing dogs. Resistance is futile. We shall deport every last illegal. We shall deport every last illegal in this country. We are going to deport them all. Inflation is down. Crime is down. Oh shit. Hey, my chat wants to know if you guys know. If you guys know that trans women are men. Alright, I won't make you answer because we do live in Oregon, so I think they know just by the smiles. I think they know. All sanctuary cities are losing funding starting February 1st. Trump is taking federal funding away from sanctuary cities. These sanctuary cities are going to be broke. And don't blame Trump for it. Blame the illegals. Blame the politicians in this bullshit-ass state. White Castle over here?
100% of the time.
Trump is going to end all sanctuary city funding starting February 1st. No more funding for these sanctuary bullshit cities. You guys are the cause of that. You white liberal women and your cuck husbands are destroying this country. You're voting us into oblivion. You're voting us into oblivion. Defund all sanctuary cities starting February 1st. Trans women are men. Abortion is murder. Abortion is murder. Hey, did you know that abortion is murder? Do you guys support abortion? Do you guys support child sacrifice? Deport all Somalis. Deport all Islam. And deport all illegals. Tommy for Congress. Tommy for Congress. Vote Tommy Boy for Congress. Tommy Boy's running for Congress. Make sure you guys vote for me. You know you love me. You guys support illegal aliens raping and killing American citizens. You guys are out here to support illegals that kill and maim and rape American citizens. You guys are out here standing up for Trende Aragua gang members who run prostitution rings and pimp out American women and kidnap American children and sell fentanyl that kills millions of Americans every year. But you guys want that, right? You guys want the collapse of America, right? But we will never allow it to happen. We will never allow it to happen. You got MAGA for the next 8 years at least. That's for sure. What do you guys think about Renee not so good fucking around and finding out what happens when you try to run over ICE agents? You know, you guys wouldn't be out here protesting Renee Good if an illegal is the one that killed her, right? You guys would be supporting the illegal, right? What do you think about the American citizen that was killed by an illegal a couple weeks ago right here in Hillsborough? What do you guys think about that? Where's your outrage for that American citizen killed by an illegal? We got a papa over there. Think I should go ask him if he knows? Think I should go ask him if he knows? Yeah. What up, bro? They got you on geriatric duty out here? They got you on geriatric duty out here? Watching the protest? All these old folks watching the All right, now you know. I don't know. I couldn't judge his reaction. He didn't really. He said, "Oh wow, that's crazy." So I don't know. Oh, is that? Is that is Ocean View? Yep. I want to think that.
What about Donald
Trump, yeah, honk for Trump. He didn't know. Honk for Trump, yeah. Honk for ICE. 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 That's a nice bike. Geriatric protests are the best. Hey, how long have you guys been on geriatric meds? How long have you been on geriatric meds? How much are you getting paid to be out here for an hour every week? Like 20 bucks? 20 bucks an hour? We love ICE. God bless Donald Trump, baby. God bless ICE. King Trump. ICE ain't going anywhere. ICE ain't going anywhere. ICE ain't going anywhere. ICE ain't going anywhere. More funding for ICE. More funding for ICE. They get paid in Depends. How many Depends do you guys get for being out here an hour a week? How many packs of Depends do they give you? Hey, why do you wear a Mexican flag on your back instead of American one since we live in America? If you love Mexico so much, why don't you go live there? Do you think they would let you jump the border and go to Mexico and live there like you guys want illegals to do here? You guys think they would allow you to do that? You think they would allow you to stay over there if you just invaded their country? Huh? Black Hawk is gonna down all them ICE, all them illegal aliens. Black Hawks are gonna down all them illegal aliens. Oh, shit. God bless ICE. God bless ICE. ICE is gonna deport illegals no matter how long you guys stand out here, and an hour ain't gonna make a difference. You guys got to get back home to the geriatric hospital. Justice in America. Dissolve Renee Good. I think ICE already did that. I think ICE already dissolved Renee Good. She got iced baby. She got iced baby. Renee Good is going to be peaceful from now on. Renee Good is going to be peaceful from now on. She won't be trying to run over ICE agents no more. What do you think about Renee Good getting iced baby? What do you think about Renee Good getting iced for trying to run over an ICE officer? Nah, they were mocking when Charlie Kirk. Karma comes around and goes around. They mocked Charlie Kirk, and now look, she's 6 foot under. She got iced. ICE really opened up her mind. You know, ICE really opened up Renee Good's mind. ICE opened up her mind real well. Are you illegal? You guys are gonna... I'm not illegal. I don't gotta worry about ICE. I support ICE. And why are you so upset about illegals getting deported? You should care about American citizens, not illegal invaders. Then why don't you support ICE in our border laws? They're killing illegals that try to run them over. She tried to run over an ICE agent. She should have been at home with the one kid she had left. She should have been at home with the one kid she has left. If she was at home taking care of her kids, she wouldn't have got shot. If she was at home taking care of the one kid she had left, she wouldn't have got shot. She'd still be with her kid. She'd still be with her kid if she wasn't harassing ICE officers in a whole nother state. She got what she deserved. Remember when you guys laughed about Charlie Kirk being killed? He was innocent. She's not innocent. She's a criminal, a domestic terrorist, harassing ICE. Her wife should be arrested right along with her. I'm not ashamed of anything I say. I say facts. If I say it, I fucking mean it. If I say it, I fucking mean it. You're illegal. illegal parents raise you? Did your illegal parents raise you? Oh, shit, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. Renee who? Renee not so good? Yeah, sounds about right. You guys stick up for criminals rather than American citizens. That's all you guys do is stick up for violent criminals because that's what you guys are. White people is not your problem. We settled it into the greatest country in the world. And now you're, strongest country in the world. ICE agents and crying about a criminal being shot that tried to run over one of our ICE agents. So yeah, we're sick of your leftist bullshit rhetoric. White liberal women and their cook husbands are destroying this country. White liberal women and their cook husbands are destroying this country. Garbage, pathetic. Real. They support illegals raping our women and children. For the $5 super chat, Ginger Shepherd. No more tamales, no more Somalis. White liberal women and their cook. Fuck you with.
Doing some stuff on my phone. Sorry about that. Nope, they're going after somebody else. Man, that been something else over there. There's quite a few of them. It's funny how they say back up and act like they think that they're really moving because of them. But as soon as they run on them, they all run like crazy. See? So tough until I start walking back.
The Federal Protective Service must stay clear of the road. Do not interfere with the federal government. Stay out of the road on the sidewalk. You're a fucking pussy! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! You, the little squad! Yeah, the little fucking squad! The little fucking punchball in the gut! Yeah, take your ass in here! Fuck you, pig! Pussies! Fascist scum fuck!
Killers! 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 You kill women! Killers! Killers!
And their voices are so annoying. Sorry, guys, I'm playing with this little metal ball. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, do all that happy, fun stuff. Oh, these people are crazy.
Do not throw things at the vehicles. You will be identified. You will be arrested. Do not interfere with vehicles coming and going. You will be identified. You will be arrested. Stop killing civilians! Stop killing civilians!
Guys, that flashbang got me right next to me. This sucker's loud. Flash grenade, whatever it was. There's an alley dragon. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit the share, like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, like and subscribe. Follow over on Facebook, follow over on Twitch, Rumble as well. It's not cost you a dime and it helps us grow, guys. Also, guys, we'll be here all week. If you want to support the stream, funny. I'm not monetized on YouTube and over, so fully 100% for your funding. It'll be greatly appreciated. That will allow me to stay here all week, guys. I feel it's going to get worse and worse as the week goes on. So, multiple reports, other things happening later on this week. So, your funding will help me stay the whole time. it's still raining. That suck. Note to myself, earplugs for tomorrow, guys. Earplugs or something to protect my ears, because damn, that sucker was pretty damn loud. I think a flash grenades hit like 180 dBs. That's loud.
Curious if there's going to be anybody out in Portland tonight. So we'll cover that as well. Yeah, if it's a little quieter today, sorry, I'm working on a few things, trying to figure stuff out. Like I said, my phone ends today, so I'm not exactly sure how I'm doing that, and I'm looking for jobs as we watch these.
Goes on, it's getting colder and colder. I guess this is the warmest day. It was like 30 something earlier, so it hit 20 lows. Overnight lows of 20, then tomorrow's gonna keep dropping and dropping. It should be negative by the weekend. -1, -2, I think, Saturday and Sunday. Yes, the wind is making it colder, to be honest. You are absolutely right. The wind makes it colder. Makes you feel it. If it's not windy, it's okay.
Weather here has actually been warming up pretty nice. It's 53 today. Tonight's going to be down at 29, but we are in the hotel for one more night, and then we're back out again tomorrow, which tomorrow is 49, and then below at 29. Pretty much that way all week. Mid to upper 40s, low 30s to upper 20s. Pretty decent. Sunshine all week, next 10 days. Tis the desert, though. We don't get a whole lot of rain. Visibility is 25 miles. think we're very lucky that it's winter out because these protests would be a lot worse if it was spring.
From it's been cut in half, guys. Some people have left. I think I should just showing up. And there's been about 6 or 7 arrests.
Like I said, guys, I'm going on some applications and working on some stuff and looking for jobs. So I'm not as talkative today. Just enjoying what you're watching. Like, share, subscribe. You guys like to donate. My links are above.
Just joining guys for Minneapolis, Minnesota, in front of the federal building. Behind you. that's something. It's the wind that gets you here. Right after this, I'm gonna go give me a ski mask. That's all that's bugging me. It's just the wind. Pretty much it burns your face. It's that cold. Yeah. Yeah. I can give a contact. I'll go for about 45 more minutes, guys. At 4:30, I'm gonna quit at 5. At 4:30, I'm gonna quit. Take a break, go eat lunch, and go look for a Walmart or something to buy a ski mask for tonight. Dinner? Well, I haven't had lunch yet. I had breakfast earlier. Back to the same. There's a protest happening. They got flyers somewhere else at 6:30. I'm gonna go check that one out. If there's not much happening over there, I'll come back here.
I brought fresh sandwiches. If anybody's hungry, they're over there. They're in the Jersey Mike's bag. Got off work, so let me grab what I can grab and I'll head down.
Thank you, Emma. fly, Eagle fly, right? They're flying to Cancun. Yeah, they offer whiskey. I want some whiskey. Up in Minnesota, yeah. It's the only difference in Minnesota is the wind that gets you with the cold. It's windy, it's cold, and it's not a good combination. But I'll fix that now. After I leave here, I'm gonna go get me some ski mask, a couple of other things I'm gonna need, and then we're good to go again. Uncle Bill. Siente, the gut keep trying back. go on DoorDash. I got about 20 more minutes here, and then I'm gonna go get a ski mask, go get some lunch, and then take a 30 to 40 minute break, warm up a little bit, and then head out to the other protest that's planned at 6:30. You got some earplugs.
Bro, why are you hanging out with Ike? That's super lame.
You got some time off, I see. Yeah, took a little, decided to call it quits at 3 o'clock today. That's a little bit. Good to see you, man. Absolutely. Same one, right? Love to have you.
I'm going DoorDash out here, guys. I'm gonna take off here shortly. throwing items in the vehicles, hitting the vehicles, got arrested. That's what led federal agents to come out, tear gas, flash grenades, and so forth, while they took those individuals into custody. It's been about 6 to 7 arrests. guys, I'm gonna start walking back to my vehicle, go get some lunch, and go to Walmart and buy me a ski mask, something to keep my face. My ears, my nose is the only thing that's bugging me. Besides that, okay. So I'm gonna go take care of that, and then relax for like 40 minutes, and then start heading out. Stay tuned. 6:30 p.m. local time. We're in 6:30 Central time. There'll be a protest somewhere else. They're planning a protest at a hotel. So I'm going to go check that out. Keep your notifications are on. If nothing much is going there, we'll come back here. But thank you all for joining. If you guys want to help guys with contribute to the funding for the trip, the cost of the trip, our links are there. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody who's out there so far. Much, much appreciated. We'll see everybody out later on tonight. Bye.
Well, looks like he. Sorry. Looks like he's leaving. I'm gonna go ahead and log off for a little bit until she gets out of work, and then we'll reset up tonight. Anybody, you guys watching the stream, if you guys would like to donate, my street links are there. Today we're using this. Today and tomorrow we're gonna be using those donations for, well, really today, towards getting my phone to stay on, so we can continue covering these. So anything would be appreciated. We got to try to come up with money, get shut off tonight. So, anyways, hopefully everybody has a good night. We'll be back on later tonight and all that nice, happy stuff. So, yeah, take care.